We back another week, another episode. B.Y.O.B. the podcast. I am your humble host, regular Ja.
I'm your boy DJ Crazy Swagger.
And we got a special guest this week, comedian.
Yeah.
That's when you was supposed to introduce yourself, nigga.
What?
I threw you the line. That nigga
My
said,
bad.
yeah.
It's your boy.
Oh, we get no gunshots or nothing.
Yeah.
It's your boy Corey. Your boy Corey, a.k.a. Stymie, a.k.a. C-Dub. Everybody know me as Mr. President.
They call that nigga Corey the comedian. That's how you
Yeah.
Corey the comedian.
Yeah.
So what's been going on, man? Except these finals is going on. Paces is up. Paces doing their thing. Niggas done made the finals for the first time in 25 years. It don't matter. I got you on video rooting for us, so tread lightly.
That was only against the Knicks.
Tread lightly.
That
I got
was against
you.
the Knicks.
I got you on video rooting for us.
That was
So
against the Knicks, but everybody know KC about to handle these boys. Bad.
Let's see. Shout out to Shea, but you know what I mean.
Yeah,
I'm
bad.
win, lose, or tie. Paces till I die, dog. It's been a hard fanship.
Yeah, these boys, they OKC something different.
We something different.
Yeah, but
Obviously, we swept the East.
no, y'all
Not literally swept them, but we ran through the East, though.
That's only because we got injured.
We didn't even play y'all.
Because Boston got injured.
We didn't even play y'all. Y'all lost to the niggas that we just beat the dog shit out of.
Nah.
Y'all lost to the niggas that we mopped.
We lost some key pieces. But everything go through Boston in the East.
Hey, look, that's niggas' favorite. That's niggas' favorite excuse though, because I use that shit, especially in football. Nigga, we was hurt.
Yeah.
we was injured, nigga. What the fuck you expect?
Yeah.
Nah, but the crazy thing is though, like now in this modern age where they like the drugs ain't like a thing, like the steroids. These motherfuckers is way more athletic, like just naturally athletic than the niggas, from way back when that was like on the PEDs and shit.
Yeah, because
They might have been stronger back then, but when it comes to straight athleticism, I think this new generation definitely just naturally got that shit.
these the crack babies.
Nah, I think 90s was crack babies. I don't know what the fuck these 2000 kids is. You gotta think, most of these niggas was born after 2000.
Okay, so this would be the
These ecstasy babies.
yeah, the X babies. That's what I'm about to say. They the X babies.
These niggas is Molly babies.
Yeah, X and Molly. So they got that different type of strength.
They the Molly babies.
Yeah, they the X babies. Yeah, hell yeah.
So yeah, if you see them niggas courtside drinking orange juice instead of Gatorade, you know what the fuck is going on.
Yeah. And I can't get with that. It really started fucking with me. So it made me start turning to Crown Apple. And I started drinking that a lot. And then I went to the Crown Peach with the Snapple Apple. You know what I mean?
That nigga said school turned him into a junkie.
If you haven't,
Ned the wino.
if you haven't had that combination of there with the Crown Peach and the Snapple Apple, I urge you to go out there and get it right now and taste it.
It sounds like a headache tomorrow morning.
Well, it was a headache when we was at Kimmy party, because I'm gonna tell you, I was done up. That was nice.
Last Saturday was the shit.
That was the shit. That whole weekend, man, it was the shit. It was cool as hell. Where was you at, Reese? Where was you at?
He told me he won't come in. He told me.
Man, because I got the phone call the day of.
Well, they do that shit all the time.
I ain't gonna front, yo. Those last minute cookouts be the ones.
Yeah, man.
I be booked. I'm like, mama called me like, yeah, we at Kim House.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm booked. I'm sorry, baby. I'm a bad mama. I'm sorry.
Shit, we had a ball, man.
Hey, look, I seen pictures. I was like, yo,
Shit. We had a ball.
Yo, and then Joe pulled up after I left. I heard y'all turned the phone.
Oh, you were already gone
I
with
was
Joe?
gone when Joe pulled up, yeah.
Joe got there. I didn't know you was
so
gone.
I left right when Sheeta got there.
Yeah.
So like I was leaving and Sheeta was coming in.
Yeah.
And I heard that Sheeta came in and turned that motherfucker
Oh my God.
upside down.
Look, she done her stick, girl. They put that Jeezy on and went crazy, man.
I heard.
They
I'm
went
glad y'all just
crazy.
said something about it. I'm supposed to be testing her back. I forgot all
Yeah,
about it.
they put that Jeezy on and went crazy, man.
They
I
said
was like,
Sheeta
yo.
came in there and goddamn turned that shit
Yeah,
up, and
yeah.
the rest of the night after that was up.
Yeah, because look, when they put that shit on, then that's when Joe started bopping and everything. Everybody like, oh hell yeah, this way is that now. Shit, Then when everybody slid up out of there, I was like, damn, I don't think I was one of the last ones to leave. That was damn almost close to 2 o'clock. Then I had to drive all the way back to church. Man. Shoot, man. I was tore up. I drank some water before I left. I had a big ass box of chicken and biscuit crackers beside my bed.
Wait,
I was supposed to get up.
Crackers?
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, look, I thought you were about to say I had a big ass box of chicken from. That nigga said some chicken and biscuit crackers.
Yeah,
Man, what the fuck?
you gotta have them motherfucking crackers.
Hold the fuck up. What the fuck kind of crackers is that?
Chicken and biscuits.
Chicken and
I know what you're
biscuit
talking
crackers.
about,
Them shit's the bomb.
I ain't never had them. I don't think I ever seen them. Like,
What?
I'm pretty sure you've seen it. You see
Hell
it.
yeah.
Right.
like Triscuits?
In a way.
Or am I thinking of something else?
It's in a way, but chicken and biscuits is our shit.
It
That's
sounds
the
like
shit.
some nigga shit, and it sounds like it might be my type of carrying
It's
on.
your shit.
It sound like
Hey, yo.
because I just seen some shit where they got some like fried chicken skins. Like you can just get the like pork rinds, but it's chicken skin. Like nigga, that's the best part. I want to
It
try
is.
them. I can't find them shits nowhere though.
I want the Pop-Tart ice cream. can't find it.
I hate Pop-Tarts.
What?
Them shit's nasty.
Got the Pop-Tart ice cream. It
Pop-Tarts.
looked good. It
Pop-Tarts.
looked good. So I was like, yo, I got to try.
Once you said
Pop-Tart
Pop-Tart, that shit
ice
just threw me
cream.
off. Yeah, Pop-Tarts is disgusting.
You know the shit I'm
I
missing?
hated them shits when I was a kid.
You know the shit? Yeah, I ain't like
I
that
did
shit.
too,
I
but
hated
when I got older,
Pop-Tart.
my taste buds changed a little bit.
Yeah, mine
so it's
didn't.
like-
Them shit still, cause I thought it was gonna change. Them shit still dry.
Yeah.
Them shit
Yeah.
still dry as hell.
Yeah.
The only way that they halfway palatable is if
Yeah,
you
put them in the
goddamn.
toaster.
Nah, fuck
But
that.
you gotta get the right ones though.
It's like
You got a
motherf-
toaster?
that shit
Niggas
tastes,
still be having toasters? I put everything in the
I'm on
air
shit,
fryer.
bro.
that
I
shit,
put everything in the air
that
fryer.
shit tastes like somebody putting flour in your mouth and you just chew it.
It was like,
Okay,
here goes
you
some
know,
jelly.
yeah.
Here goes some
And
jelly
I was
with
the one
it.
that I take the edge. I take the edge of the Pop-Tart and break it off. So
That shit like
Here
putting
goes some
flour
jelly
in
and
your
some
mouth.
frosting, nigga. Put this flour in there.
Pop-Tarts.
yeah, that's it's the cinnamon ones I gotta
And
eat.
motherfuckers be going off on them shits. Some people like, why are you eating them shits, man? But I'm gonna tell you what I miss, man. I miss motherfucking Nibbles with Gibbles chips.
Nibbles with gibbles.
Hey, yeah, the crazy part, I heard this name before, but I can't think of what it is.
Gibbles
Hold up,
potato
man, I gotta-
chips.
I'm about to look them up, yo. Nibbles with gibbles.
Gibbles potato chips are probably the number one potato chips ever in history, man. The fucking hot chips is number one. Then you got the plain and the barbecue. They ruled the 80s. They ruled the 80s.
Yeah, I'm a 90s baby, so.
Yeah, but the 90s too. The hot chips. Now they cost the arm and a leg now. Them motherfucking chips was the bomb. Matter of fact, shoot, y'all mama them used to kill them janks, man.
Nibbles with gibbles.
Gibbles chips, that's right.
Yo.
Them shits is the bomb. And look how much they cost to get a
Yo,
case.
okay, I definitely remember this. I
Hell
definitely
yeah.
remember this. I definitely
Them
remember
chips,
this.
they ain't nothing but the truth. The way they made, man, they come out of Pennsylvania. And so Food Line used to carry them real strong back in the
Franklin
day.
County.
Yeah, they come out of Pennsylvania. Ain't nothing but the truth, man. The best chips ever.
Oh yeah, I remember these shits.
Yeah.
Best chips ever.
I remember
history.
these shits.
Best chips ever in history. They the ones that took
The red bag. I remember
That's
these
right,
shits.
the
My
hot
mama
chips.
definitely used
Damn
it.
right.
She was the fucking hot chip queen
Goddamn
back in
right.
the day. She still be eating them
damn
shit.
right.
I never knew that was the name of them shits though.
Yeah.
We just call them hot chips.
Exactly.
Y'all can go ahead and say, yeah, I'm the old nigga out here, man. I'm
Yeah,
all this
like,
shit.
yeah, man, it's cool,
Shit,
huh?
matter of fact, this Saturday I turned 53.
Ain't
That
nothing
shit is
wrong with it.
wild.
Ain't, that's a blessing
Yeah,
though.
I said,
That's
exactly what I'm about to say. It's a
That's a
blessing.
blessing. It's
Man.
like, nigga,
53.
you know how many niggas don't see that?
Yeah. I know quite a few. that
Whether
ain't
it be
seen
health
that.
or otherwise, like some people don't see that though. But yeah,
We ain't topic one ain't about no fupas and shit over here.
nigga, what? The fuck is you talking about, bro? What the fuck is this nigga?
That's the second time.
I just don't want to talk about the goddamn fupas, man.
Hey, what Denzel saying, Malcolm X? Yes, my brother is starving. My brother is starving over here.
You good?
Shit, okay.
Yeah, that nigga need a
I'm good.
he need a fupa chalupa. He don't know what the
Yeah,
fuck
man.
going on in his life. You good, bro?
I'm good, man.
Cause how the fuck we go from talking about the different religions, this nigga talking about fupas and shit.
Chicken and biscuits. And,
Shit, I'm glad. They ain't see I was doing crunches on this motherfucker before we started.
I didn't know
though.
what you was doing. I ain't-
Yeah, I was about to call the ambulance. Nigga, I ain't know what the fuck was. I ain't know there was crunches. I thought some shit was going on.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You been hanging with the YNs. I didn't know what was going on.
Hell no, I can't keep up with them motherfuckers. They doing some wild shit out there these days. Us, we just like to fill on ass and you do whatever.
Can't even do that no more.
Shit no more.
Nah, you feel on the wrong ass, you going to jail now.
Yeah.
You getting shot? What you mean? Ain't no going to jail no more. You getting shot?
Yeah.
So dude said dude girlfriend had nice tattoos. He got shot.
No shit.
Yeah. Is that Newport News?
Yeah, you got it. That sound about right.
Yeah.
That sound like some Newport News shit.
Yeah.
That shit
I was
wild.
gonna say Portsmouth, but
Right in front of 7-Eleven. Dude was like, yeah, you got some nice tattoos. Dude got a cop.
God damn.
but all the young niggas in my neighborhood, they cool. I mean, with me. They be beating the shit out of each other though.
Nigga, that's why I stay in the crib with my streaming TV, nigga. That's it. Streaming television.
So look, so what you gonna do? You gotta go somewhere and the YN's leaning on your car.
Oh no, nigga, they can. I mean, I'm pretty strapped myself, but them niggas can lean long as they don't fuck up the paint.
No, but you gotta go somewhere though. It might not even be nowhere important, but you gotta go somewhere and they chilling, they comfortable.
I'm just gonna get in the car, get ready to roll.
You gonna be like Stanley off of Friday.
Yeah. I'm gonna get in the car, get ready to roll. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna partner up with one of the young niggas, the real popular young nigga.
So how you gonna ask him to move? You gonna be like, yo, I'm about to.
Yeah, that's it. Hey, bro, you mind if I can leave?
You gonna ask to leave your crib, man?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
You mind if I can leave? You know. You mind if I start it up? Can I sit in there for a little
You gotta go out
bit?
the back, dude, jump the fence, make it your electric car, summons your car to you.
Or better yet,
Hey, look, man, I got to run. So what the fuck that got to do with me? You right? It ain't even that far. It's just 6 miles. I'll go ahead and
I'm
just.
just gonna the car.
Yeah, I need
These New Balance
yeah.
comfortable anyway. I'm gonna go ahead and just.
yeah.
I'm gonna just make. I can make it.
Yeah, I need to get it. I need to get the steps in anyway. See the fupa.
This nigga, this damn football, bro. Oh.
See the fupa. I need to get the steps in anyway.
What's the name of this show?
I ain't fucking with y'all, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's get into these topics so we can goddamn go ahead and.
All right.
I'm trying to at least catch halftime. But yeah, so
I just want the sandwich.
Man, that sounds.
you look hungry too. You look like you just hungry as hell.
Yeah. Don't even go there, bro.
We can do it. You know I do this shit all day.
Final thoughts?
But yo, so especially with like social media and just all the shit that's going on, everybody seem like they got it together, but that shit really be a facade for real.
Fuck yeah.
Like everybody rich on social media, everybody got it together, everybody life is pleasant. Nobody going through no struggle shit. And I'm not saying like post your struggles on social media because I feel like that's stupid. I hate when people say that. Like, why y'all don't never post your struggles? Who the fuck want to post like all the bad shit going on?
Shit,
and unless it's now I'm saying gonna help the next person. But like, bro, I'm not about to. You start posting too much bullshit, you getting the fuck off my timeline.
Absolutely.
But with the same sense though, like I feel like, you know what I'm saying, all that shit breed like resentment in your own life. Cause like you scrolling all day long and all you seeing is millionaires and niggas with big houses and then niggas who renting shit on these fake private jets. Cause you know they got the private jet rental service where you can go up there and take, but you ain't really flying nowhere.
Yeah, ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, but you can get up there, take the pictures and shit, and now
That shit is hilarious.
That shit is funny as shit.
That shit's fucking.
That's crazy.
No,
People hate for that shit.
but no, to be there and see the shit is hilarious. To be there and
What you
see
mean
the
be there?
shit.
So you done been there? You been on the fake private jet?
Nah, I done seen the niggas do
Ain't like
it.
it.
Cause I was wondering what the fuck was going on, right? I'm like, oh, this nigga got money like that. No, that nigga paying for a photo op.
Yeah. And the crazy thing is, but that's
That's
what
what photo
it, no, that's what it be. Like the women is motherfucking Photoshop, all that shit crazy.
Yeah.
Like the Photoshop crazy. The niggas it be the fake jewelry, fake diamonds,
Yeah,
prop money.
yeah.
Know what I'm saying? And then the person who really trying to get where they going, like they looking at that shit like, oh, they comparing, you know what I'm saying, where they at. Like, and I never really felt that shit though. Like comparing yourself to people and trying to gauge your success off what you see from somebody else, because they journey ain't your journey for real.
Yeah.
So it's like you see a nigga up and you like, man, damn, I should have that too. But you don't know what a nigga had to go through to get what they got.
Yeah, yeah.
And most of the people who seeing that shit ain't really putting in no work to get where they want to go.
Yeah.
It's like they seeing niggas winning, and they seeing people, you know what I'm saying, posting stuff that they buying and all that, and they like, damn, man, he got that shit. And like, I ain't gonna say like hating, but it's like they feel like they should be in that position, but they don't feel like they should have to put in whatever work that person put in to get it.
Man, this shit is so wild. I'm gonna tell you why this shit is wild. Why this shit is wild. Black people, we're very innovative.
The most innovative.
Yeah, the most innovative. Our evolution is crazy. But the one thing that's missing from us is fucking unity.
People say that all the time.
Now that's the fucking thing that's missing. I'm telling you. Like for instance, if you had a business that you needed to jump off, this some crazy ass shit. I got a friend that just told me she had a friend that went to go visit Tulsa, Oklahoma, where Black Wall Street was. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Where Black Wall. Yeah. And I said to her, why the fuck did she pay money to go get Tulsa, Oklahoma some goddamn visitation dollars for some shit that ain't even there, and some shit that was fucked up?
It ain't even. So I don't even have a problem with it not being there, but it don't benefit nothing black.
Exactly.
For you to go do it. So it's not like it's a memorial set up and that memorial is going to like a black fund or black colleges or something. It's just going to the same government that burnt that shit down.
Exactly. Now check this shit though. They got a black mayor there in Tulsa now, right? And he's supposed to be creating what's called it's a trust fund for the shit that happened with Black Wall Street. However, there's still two surviving people from Black Wall Street, 2 women, they're in their hundreds.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't gonna get no reparations to them, but he gonna start a trust fund that goes towards housing and all this other shit like that, and it does
so
nothing.
A glorified Section 8.
Absolutely.
Because we already got that, because that's what that is.
Absolutely. This shit is crazy. But getting back to it, the Facebook shit. When I see motherfuckers up there, they posting pictures and shit like every 2 minutes. Motherfuckers taking 30 pictures in one day. And everything got a caption on it about how good life is and whatnot. But I know this motherfucker. I know this motherfucker's struggling. Yeah. Ain't nothing good. I always said that shit is for people. It let people talk that shouldn't be talking. Yeah,
social media definitely gave people a platform.
That's right. Especially the storefront church. I done seen a motherfucker that didn't have that in their building. Now that nigga got a mega church. All because of COVID time and motherfucking social media.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the nigga was right beside me at the motherfucking Palm Garden. Palm. What's the shit? What's the fucking club?
I thought you was gonna say beside you at the strip club.
Nah. Well, he was there with me too. The nigga was right at upscales with me. Now that nigga got a mega church.
You was at the strip club with the pastor.
Hell yeah.
Real nigga shit.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you some wild ass shit, man. Y'all gonna be fucked up. I don't know if I can say that shit up here.
If not, go ahead and say it. If it's too far, I'd edit it out.
I used to drive a cab, right? Norfolk Checker. My shit was very live because
I think I ran on you before.
I'm telling you. But look, my shit was different. My shit was different because
military circle. I think I ran on you
my
before.
shit was different because even though I picked up people around here, actually I drove people from state to state. So from here to New York, from here to New Orleans, from here to Orlando, Florida, I used to do that shit because you can do that shit with a cab.
So what's the statute of limitations before you say what you about to say? Because I think I
know. No, this the other shit. But my best clients,
you had bricks in the trunk,
was the strippers. So whenever it was motherfucking like NBA All-Star Weekend.
So what decade era was this?
Oh shit, this was from 2014 up until COVID.
Oh yeah, so like I would say from like 08 to like COVID, dog. Strip clubs was like strippers was getting crazy money.
No, but I'm about to.
I'm just talking about traveling. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
But I'm about to fuck your head up.
Shout out to Nikki S. Dot.
I'm about to fuck you up.
She went to Atlanta. She running a fucking empire down there now.
But I'm gonna tell you, I pick up she was one of my regular clients. Where I took her, nigga, was to a church. After hours, B. She had a party at the church.
In the name of the Lord.
Absolutely. nigga. And the first time I took her, that shit became usual. It became regular. Dropping her off at the joint.
I'm not surprised, man. I don't know if you remember that one stint. I think it was probably like between like 06 and like 2012 when all them pastors was getting caught with the prostitutes and stuff like that. They were getting bro, like that.
This shit is wild, man.
No, if you think of it like, yo, so the church ain't nothing but a bunch of freaky ass people.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I was one of them.
It's just like Eddie Griffin said.
I was one of them. Yeah, nigga. I was.
Hey,
no.
I know. I dated the pastor's daughter, so
that's what I'm saying.
know,
Oh, they the worst.
Oh,
yeah.
In a good way. They the worst in a good way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna call no names out,
that
but
made
I'm
me
gonna tell
become a
you.
deacon.
Yeah.
I know some bad preachers though. They might cost a bit now, but they still with the shits though.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just these pastors, them niggas is freaky. To bring it back though, you know what I'm saying?
The Facebook life.
But just to compare, like looking at everybody's life, comparing them and shit, and it's good if you looking at them like, yo, that's goals, like, you know what I'm saying. But like I said, when you competing with ghosts for real,
hell yeah,
you competing with ghosts, like, cause you competing with niggas who ain't really got it like they claiming they got it.
I wish we had our own platform though.
For real, I can make my life look lit for a weekend.
Yeah.
It's nothing.
Yeah.
Like, all right, so to get a section, and I'm not clowning niggas, not I mean, because I don't got, like, niggas just don't got it. Know what I'm saying? So it ain't like I'm clowning niggas, but like, yo, to get a section depending on where you at. Know what I'm saying? Because out here we not a big market, so you might get a section for like $700-800.
Is he talking about a Section 8 house?
Nah, nigga,
club,
a
bro.
section in the club.
Oh, a section in the club.
This nigga-
Oh, that's what
Nigga said
nigga
a
talking about
Section
Section 8. Because that was about right, $800.
But nah,
that shit was on the high end. The high end on the Section 8.
so nah,
I'm thinking more like $150, $50 a rent.
We a small market, so know what I mean, and it depend on the night too. So you might get a section for $400-500 if it ain't like a crazy night.
Like VIP?
If ain't, yeah. We just call them sections now. We just took the VIP off. It's not VIP section. We just call that shit a section.
I'm an old nigga for real.
Yeah.
We just call that shit a section.
Section.
But nah, so like, but if you go to like Miami, Houston,
I don't like Miami.
places like that, like nigga, a section might run you too.
Yeah, I don't like
You know
Miami.
what I'm saying? But
Houston
if you got,
wild, though.
If you got 10 niggas, $200 a piece, y'all niggas can get the section.
So what?
In Miami.
So
I'm
what-
saying in Miami.
So what do you get for the $200 a piece?
You get a bottle and you get to sit the fuck down, which is the most important part of the shit.
That is not the most important part.
Shitting me.
If we paying $2 a piece, that's gonna come with some bottles, seats, some ass. That's gonna come with everything.
Yeah.
I gotta have all of that.
No, that's a fact. Because it ain't gonna just
It's gonna
be.
eventually come, because once you in that section, they like,
Yeah.
who is them niggas? Let's try to get over there.
Oh, but it ain't a guarantee.
No, it's definitely not a guarantee.
It depend on the niggas you go with. Because I know the niggas I'm going to the club with, some pussy being in the section is a guarantee. Now, whether you hit one or not, that's, I mean, I can't guarantee you success on that, but that just depend on your talk game and how they vibe with you, but
Shit, fuck that. I just go on the sex websites and book that shit. I book that shit. I made sure, nigga. I'm a nigga. I don't like to gamble. I like to make sure that shit is. I like assurance. I go on the sex websites. I order me up a couple of midgets because I love them motherfucking midgets, nigga. They powerful and strong, nigga. I don't know if you gonna edit that shit, but I love them fucking midgets, man. You can pick them motherfuckers up. You can do all of that shit,
They
man.
heavy. They heavy as shit.
Yo, but them motherfuckers strong. They get it in. Yo, I'm telling you now, they get it in, nigga. So I go on the sites. I book my shit, man.
Hey,
You know, I'm gonna be in. I go on. Yeah.
more power to you.
Yeah, I go on the jump, man. And so I gotta book my shit. I ain't going down there hoping that they come up in that jank. I'm gonna have some shit already booked up.
you seen what the fuck happened to Puff, you better chill out.
Now Puff fucked up. Puff just fucked up, man. Puff would have been just fine if they wouldn't have showed that shit him. Puff been weird for a long ass time. You know what I mean? Anytime a nigga wear a bunch of TCB and he do this shit here, nigga, you know that nigga ain't right. But New York, I got much love for New York, man.
Yeah, nah, I fuck with New York, though.
Shout out to Staten Island. Shout out to West Brighton.
That's
man.
one of my
West
favorite
Brighton,
places
man.
to go when I'm trying to goddamn
Yeah,
get away for
I love New York, man.
And nigga, the food is
It's amazing. So are the women. Amazing.
They aggressive,
He's
But,
aggressive as fuck.
but they.
Hey,
Oh, I feel like he like strong ass.
hey,
and shit.
their type of aggression is they know what the fuck they want.
Yeah.
And let's get to it.
They ride dick with
You know what I
Tim's
mean?
on.
Like a
They get
motherfucker.
busy.
Hell yeah. Them knees work.
For shit show. But yeah, let's go ahead and get to the second topic, man. That we can
It's not about a fupa though, is it?
bruh.
I'm just thinking.
I'm about to order you.
Yeah.
You said what?
New York bitches gonna eat your ass.
They do. They do. The first time I ever had my ass.
Look, he said, yeah,
I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah,
Yo,
they do.
the first time that shit fucked me up though. It fucked me up the first time I had my ass. Oh, that shit fucked me up. The motherfucking chick put my motherfucking knees up to my forehead and shit. She went in and that shit. I mean, yeah, she was all up in that
You
motherfucker.
stayed?
But I'm gonna
And
tell
you
you.
stayed there like that?
Let me tell you, that's the cleanest I ever been in my motherfucking life down there, nigga. And I take 3-4 showers a day. But I'm telling you what she did, you knew your ass was clean. It was clean, no residue. I felt like I had no residue down there, brother. I'm gonna tell you that now.
I'm gonna go ahead. Fuck the second topic.
No, what's the second topic? What's the second topic, man? What was the second topic?
All our sponsors are sorry. I know y'all looking at New York, I know I'm bad. I can't never find a JFK again because of this nigga. I get it.
No. Yeah. But what's that second topic? What's that second topic? I love New York, though. Shit. I love New
The
York.
fucked up thing is the second topic was like some real shit, but I don't know. We can follow that with
I
that.
want to
But
hear
nah,
this shit. It's some real shit.
It's about balancing life.
Balancing life.
Yeah, like work, parenthood, home life, chasing dreams, like all that shit rolled up. Like how to, you know what I'm saying? Like actually balance everything.
Especially for a
It's-
comedian, like, you know what I mean?
Comedian life.
so-
Comedian life is hard as fuck.
I always, and I think, was it last episode or the one before that? Where I compared a comedian's grind to an unsigned rapper's grind.
What's the one before that?
Cause it's damn near parallel.
Nah.
But I think comedians might have it a little harder, only because you gotta go in a room full of motherfuckers you don't know what they find funny, don't know what they interested in, don't know what offend them, and you gotta make them laugh.
Not only that, I feel like from what I
Bring it closer.
gathered from comedians, the most funniest content that y'all have be the hurtfulest shit in y'all lives.
Absolutely.
But since the beginning of time, comedian, I got you. Since the beginning of time, that's what they purpose was. Comedians was the only ones that could make light out of just the darkest shit.
Yeah.
The most fucked up shit, like the court jesters and shit. Even back in the what time frame was like medieval times or whatever the case.
I ain't wearing no goddamn
like,
hat with no bells.
Yeah, I ain't doing that shit.
Yeah,
but
fuck
that
that.
was they shit though. So like comedy has always been around, but as far as like the grind, I mean like them niggas might do 4-5 shows in a weekend
Mm-hmm.
and only make $500.
Right.
Know what I'm saying?
Right.
And like I said, it's niggas who grind for years and years and years and years and years. Everybody know them,
Right.
but somehow on the grand scheme, as far as like the crowds and the audience, nobody know them for real.
Right. Like this a treat, like for real, because being here on the B.Y.O.B jump, you know, I'm about to start doing some things.
Yeah.
You know, my mom had a stroke like a couple years ago. You know what I mean? So I was doing like regular work, but for a long time, you know, I used to write a little comedy for some comedians and whatnot. But then I decided, okay, I'm gonna start doing this shit myself.
Mm-hmm.
But the reason why is I don't think it's parallel to the unsigned rapper, because I'm gonna tell you why. I think the comedian now got it a little easy.
Let me elaborate. So the reason why I say is to the unsigned rapper, because until you blow up, nobody give a fuck.
Right.
So when you an unsigned rapper, it don't matter how nice you really is.
Mm-hmm.
And the grind is parallel because niggas is going to open mics.
Right.
Y'all go to open mics. Sometimes you gonna go to showcases and there's 2 motherfuckers in the audience.
Right.
And only one actually give a fuck about your music. The other nigga there to get a drink. Or he
Right.
waiting on somebody. Same thing with the comedy. And y'all get paid though. Most unsigned artists, they don't get paid.
Right. But
They gotta sell tickets and shit if they can, if it's that even that kind of situation. But for the most part, like I'm just saying like the grind is parallel. I'm not saying it's identical.
right.
But I feel like the come up is the same.
Yeah, but for an unsigned rapper, the biggest part for him is the money.
Yeah.
I think because if he got the money, he can make some shit happen. Like shout out to Knots and all the motherfuckers like that. You work with a motherfucker like that, you know you getting some quality music.
Yeah.
Your music got to be quality, but
you got to be somebody to even come across Knots' desk.
Goddamn right. You see what I'm saying?
Bink ain't gonna fuck with you unless you.
Right.
You gotta either be special
right.
or you gotta have some kind of motion going on.
Right. Oh, so you asked me to hit some bars right quick?
No. Fuck no. Fuck no. Fuck no.
Yo,
Hell
just
no.
let y'all know, I've been trying to spit about 16 bars with these motherfuckers since I got here, but they ain't want me to do this shit.
I would
so
turn
I
this
ain't gonna
camera
spit no
the fuck
bars
off.
right now.
Matter of fact, now
look,
go ahead.
No, I ain't spitting that shit.
Go
man.
ahead, I'm
I ain't
posting
doing
this
shit. But look.
Go ahead.
But for real, comedy shit is so crazy because we were talking about cancel culture earlier. That shit fucks with everything.
Y'all get it the worst.
Yeah, we get it the worst, man. This shit is so crazy, but I don't give a fuck for real. I'm gonna talk about what I'm gonna talk about.
You got to. That's why, yo. So
I'm gonna talk about motherfucking fupas.
All my favorite comedians is the niggas who don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I love Cat.
Past and present.
I love Cat.
George Carlin, Richard Pryor.
Yeah.
Eddie Griffin.
Hell yeah.
Arnez J.
Yeah.
I like the intellectual comedians.
Yeah,
Dave Chappelle, of
Dave
course.
Chappelle.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I like the comedians that you gonna learn some shit from.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
Dick Gregory, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
now Dick, that's a legend. Man.
I met him, bro.
Dick is a motherfucker.
I met him a couple times. I got pictures with him. I got his book signed, nigga.
That motherfucker is
the
a
nigga
legend.
book, I got that shit. I got him to sign it.
Motherfucking Dick Gregory. Shout out to Dick Gregory, man.
The feds tried to kill him 3 times and failed all 3 times. He died of old age. But yeah, I mean, it's just, you know, but that's the thing. So like with the cancel culture shit though, like I don't really think that should apply to rap like that, but
It shouldn't.
comedy,
I think anything in the arts.
what they trying to, as far as like you say the wrong shit, they trying to get niggas locked up over, you know, lyrics and shit like that. But
you
shout
know
out to Ho, because he just got it passed in New York that they can't do that.
What?
That they can't arrest you for your lyrics.
I thought they been stopped that shit.
No, hell no. That's what Young Thug whole trial was about. They was trying to use that nigga lyrics against him.
Cuz motherfuckers in there talking about they killed some goddamn body on
But
their own
who
shit.
gives a fuck? If I didn't really kill nobody, now if I actually kill a nigga and I go rap about the killing, but if I just get on a song and be like, I smoke a nigga, boom, boom, and I'm just saying it, I would or whatever, like if I didn't actually do it, nigga, it's just art. It's just me saying some shit.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Now it's dumb if you really out there smoking niggas and you goddamn go rap about.
I don't think it should. Arts should be off limit. Anything under the arts should be off limit. That's music, that's comedy, that's acting. Except when motherfuckers on the set shooting niggas and killing motherfuckers for real. But other than that shit should be off limits. But a motherfucker inside of a show, you say something about a motherfucker, it get out of hand, and this motherfucker can take you to court, because anybody can be sued about anything. Everybody got a 50% shot when you go to sue somebody.
Yeah, we seeing that now, because most people don't even actually bank on the suing. They just bank on the settlement.
As a matter of fact, shout out to my pastor, man. You know, be strong, get well. I think my man gonna pardon you. So shout out to my pastor, R. Kelly.
Man, get the fuck out of here, man. Get the fuck out of here.
Yo, what, man?
This nigga, man. Yo, this nigga
man.
tripping.
Yeah. But Trump gonna pardon him before he leave there. He need to get them trials done with.
But yeah, nah, but seriously though, but yeah, the work-life balance though. But yeah, so like to find that balance is crazy, especially if you got kids. And especially with us, like men, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, especially if you got a family or if you got kids, you know what I'm saying? And you got different things that you trying to put together.
Yep.
Like, Cuzzo, he DJing, he got business ventures, we got business ventures shit going on. Like, I got the podcast, I got this going on. I'm trying to get my son into Montessori. Like, it's always something, you know what I'm saying? And it's like
what?
A Montessori school.
Why you want a Montessori school?
Because I feel like that would be better. I'll tell you more off camera about that. But you know what I'm saying? It's I got reasons why.
Now we gonna talk off camera about this because it's some shit I got going on about that shit.
But yeah, I don't want to talk too long-winded on that. But so what I'm saying is like, because I don't want to make the topic just about fucking, you know, the school and shit.
Yeah.
But so the thing is, so it's like finding that balance.
Shit,
Cause it's
man.
like, yo, as niggas, people act like we not supposed to have no time to ourselves for real. So it's like, dog. But if you think about it, but that's what we taught, and that's how we groomed as men. Like, you got to stay busy, you got to stay working, because naturally, you know, we the providers and shit. So it's like, when you got a bunch of shit going on, you still want to have time with your family or your kids, or if you don't got kids, if your parents still living, you want to spend time with them. If you got close, just whatever the case is, like, you want to still have that balance of being able to be around people, but you still want to win.
But you know what's
One is gonna have to take the sacrifice.
But you know what's driving that shit? What's driving that shit is the working wage versus a living wage.
Yeah.
See, motherfuckers, the working wage and the minimum wage, that's some bullshit. Like, for instance, not 1933, I want to say it's 1935, because that's the first recordation of it. 1935 is when minimum wage got started at 25 cents an hour. If minimum wage would have just went up 25 cents an hour every day, the minimum wage now would be
You
at
mean every
least
year?
20. Yeah, every year.
Yeah.
It'll be $21.25 an hour. But they know this. They know that that's a living wage. They know what it takes for us to live. And the way they know this, because that's the amount that was given out whenever COVID was here, motherfuckers was getting that money every week.
Yeah.
That's it. But that's the only way that motherfuckers can have proper balance.
Yeah. But another thing too, I think a lot of people overlook when it comes to this is how society is structured. So way back when, you know, our grandparents or some of our parents, my mama was born in 57, she had me late. But like, now I'm saying, like, our parents and grandparents, like the men, most of them worked in factories and shit. Or they, like, now I'm saying, but it was, you know, the factory worker, you worked at Ford, you worked at, now I'm saying, so it was like, they could take care of families on that wage.
If you call a bootlegger house a factory, I guess.
But
yeah.
everybody ain't. But nigga, everybody won't working at the fucking bootlegger. Know what I'm saying? Like,
nah, the
them
bootlegger.
niggas-
No, bootlegger was equivalent to the candy lady.
I know what the boot. Nigga, no, our foundation part. So the bootlegger, that's when niggas used to go play cards, shoot dice for money, and niggas get
that
drinks.
drinks,
Pretty much
yeah.
what we grew to know at selling parties.
Selling part,
Yeah,
That's all. Yeah, that's all that
Yeah,
was.
the bootlegger.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, I'm talking about the grand scheme of society. Like, your dad or granddad or whoever, like they could work at a factory and take care of the family. Like, the bills was paid, mortgage was paid.
Yeah, right.
They could buy a house all on that salary.
Living wage.
Now you cannot take care of. You can damn near barely take care of yourself by just you.
That's right.
With one job.
Yeah, living wage. That
Because of
living wage, man.
materialism.
That's right.
Materialism fuck shit up.
No.
Oh, materialism fuck shit up.
Whatever. What?
No, we good. So
Pick up some letters.
materialism is part of it, which
Yeah.
is good. We all like nice shit, but nice shit is also subjective too. But like, we all like nice stuff. We all like to get nice stuff. We all want to, when we Instagram in our crib, we want the backdrop. We want the kitchen to look like
Say
a
the
certain
real
way.
shit, cuzzo. Say
No,
the
I'm
real
saying
shit.
the real shit.
No.
We want shit to look a certain
No.
way. We want the facade of life, and
No.
it's just like,
No, side chicks cost too much now. Side chicks cost too much. They need to lower their prices.
Yeah, whole bill.
Yeah.
well, if you gotta pay, she not really your side chick.
No, everybody pays. Every nigga pays.
I mean, yeah, Martin said it best. It might cost you a little. It
Yeah,
might cost you a
every
lot.
nigga
But
pays.
I mean, no, that's a fact. But I'm talking about, like, niggas had whole side families back in the day,
Whole side fam. Nigga
and could
too
take
straight.
and could take care of them off that motherfucking,
Goddamn right.
off that salary.
Goddamn right. Especially if the nigga was a truck driver. Nigga had
Yeah.
families everywhere that he stayed in.
But yeah, so I mean, it's it's I don't know, but it's
Dude, this nigga just get some.
it's the difference between back then and now. The view of society from how it was to how it is now. And of course, I ain't want, because now is now. Ain't nothing we could do to change now.
Yeah,
now
it is.
Now is now. So I mean, it's not.
It is,
You can
cuz
change your own personal situation, but number one, I'm not gonna get into that conversation.
Right,
but
right.
what I'm saying is, like, what the world is and what it's gonna evolve to is and what it's gonna evolve to.
You right about
I'm
that
saying,
shit.
but like, we keep trying to look back and compare.
Right.
Like, oh, our grandparents did this,
Right.
our parents
That
did
shit
this.
ain't going back
Their
to
life
that.
was different.
It ain't going back to that.
All you needed back then was if you had a color TV, you was lucky.
Like a motherfucker.
You know what I'm saying? But all you needed back then was a TV and a little AM FM radio on the counter, and that was it. That was most of the materials. Like, cars weren't materialistic back then because you had like 4 or 5 different kind of cars to pick from. If you had a Cadillac, you was that nigga.
Yeah.
But everything outside a Cadillac or a Mercedes, like it was affordable.
Yeah, it was the Cadillac. If you had that Cadillac, the motherfuckers had money.
Know what I'm saying? So it was affordable. So like now, if you look at it, so like a new car back then was like what, $5,000, something give or take. I don't know the actual shit. I could easily Google it, but I'm just going off.
Yeah, you
know
right.
what I'm saying?
You
Now
right.
you get a motherfucking Kia Spectra, and that shit is $30,000.
Right.
When I was in high school, I remember the commercial. Them shits was like $12,000, fully loaded. It was $15,000. Now, like the base model bullshit of like with any car is like starting at fucking $30,000.
Right. Right.
So it's like the world is different, and the more they raise the wages, the more the cost of living just go up with it.
That's all it's gonna do.
Which is crazy. It's like, yo, one needs to stay, and it ain't the wages.
Yeah.
So like, I was looking at this one thing, and I don't want to misinform, but there's like a map of like what you need to earn in each state
Yep.
for a 1-bedroom,
Yeah.
and none of them shits covered like one job, like one full-time job you could barely afford. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that shit is
Absolutely.
that shit fucked up.
The goalposts keep moving.
Yeah, and they gonna keep moving it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because America ain't for the middle class. The middle class don't exist no more.
But the middle class is what thrives it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Our dollars is what.
Yeah, we the one that keep shit that really keep shit afloat.
That keep shit moving. This shit is crazy, man. Like, but it gotta turn somewhere. It gotta turn somewhere. The shit gotta turn somewhere. I think everybody got like gifts and abilities, right? But the problem is they don't unify. They don't come together. That's the whole thing. So like, for instance, if you know this cat, the unsigned rapper, he gonna need a break. So if you're a producer, you know, you're gonna have to get something away. Build that relationship with that nigga. Bring that nigga in, let him do his thing. When he get there, then y'all work something out. And then make sure you do that for the next nigga. So if you a cat that own a restaurant and this nigga trying to come up being a chef, give this nigga a break.
Yeah.
Give him a break, man. Don't tell him, yo, you can show me that money, then I'll help you. No, give him a break. That's how we do it. That was the whole shit with Black Wall Street. Them motherfuckers gave the next guy what he needed. And that motherfucker gave the next person what he needed. Not saying, yo, you need to bring me this first and then I'll help you get that business. They say, nah, this whole community, this is how we gonna do it. I'm gonna take what I got and I'm gonna give this to you. Not loan it to you, I'm giving it to you. And then we're gonna make sure your shit up and running.
Yeah.
But you gonna have to do the same thing for the next one. That's the shit that we got to do, man. We need to create our own dollars, our own businesses, and then keep it moving from there. Then we can be at the table. We can be at the table and run the show.
Yeah. I mean, Gaddafi tried and they killed him.
Yeah. But I think now we're stronger people. That shit ain't happening now with us. You know, they ain't gonna just come and kill, especially if you. I hate what happened to Malcolm, man. Malcolm X.
I mean, all that shit was propaganda, bro.
Yeah.
Malcolm, Martin, Gaddafi.
Yeah, absolutely.
You can look up I mean, it's plenty of resources that you can look up on what really happened.
Yeah.
In comparison to what they told us happened.
It's just like, to me, it's like every time we would get close to making a turn, some shit just happened. You know, the motherfucker got taken out or some shit just happened, man. We always be at the brink, be right there where we about to cross over, and the shit just all blow up. I think about this shit all the time, man. Shit, like me, I mean, shit we were talking about this comedy shit. Shit, man, I'm about to fuck the I don't know how to do content online and all of those shit like that. I was looking at
I can work with you on it.
I was looking at some shit your mom put up on Instagram today.
My mom is wild.
I was like, how the fuck did she do that? She put the little number up and all of those shit, but she did get that dope ass shot of me putting that shot up.
Yeah.
Because a nigga can still shoot like a motherfucker. But man, I was like, how the fuck she do that?
Yeah, I be doing the same thing, looking at people.
Yeah. And they do that shit on the phone.
Yeah.
Nigga, I got a high-powered computer at the crib. One of the janks that edit shit real fast.
Yeah.
But I don't even know how to fucking edit a goddamn thing.
Yeah, let me borrow it. I learn it and I bring it back and show you. I show you what to do.
I got a fucking gaming computer. They say that's the shit you need.
Oh yeah,
right?
no, that's a fact.
I don't even know what the fuck to do with that
like
shit, man. Like this shit here. I see you getting this. I say, goddamn, this mother got like 1, 2, 3, 4. They got all these cameras and shit, man.
No, but the crazy thing is, I started on the GoPro. Actually, I started with no camera.
Right.
I started.
Because I watched your shit when you started.
I started this shit with no camera. I was just putting shit on SoundCloud, and I just.
What's
that's the thing.
Hey,
So-
what's SoundCloud?
It's a website. It's just a website. It's a website that you can post audio
I still
shit.
use SoundCloud.
Oh, that's.
Yeah.
You say you don't use
I
it.
still use it.
Oh, you still use
Yeah,
it?
I'm actually about to get back to it, especially when I start dropping music and shit. But I'm about to start putting the podcast back up there too.
Right.
But
right.
yeah, no, SoundCloud is good. It's a free upload. This shit about to sound like a commercial. But, you know what I'm saying? But it's free. So like, dog, I started this shit with no knowledge of nothing, because when I first started, podcasting wasn't really a thing yet.
Right.
So I think Combat Jack had his shit going on. Howard Stern had his podcast.
Yeah.
Because people don't even know Howard Stern's show was just a podcast.
Yeah, it was a podcast. And his
His shit just happened to be on the fucking radio because he's
Yeah.
Howard Stern.
Yeah.
But like that's
Yeah.
all it
Yeah,
was
yeah,
a
TV.
podcast.
Yeah.
So like, I just knew that I used to have a lot of strong opinions on different shit. Not more so always shit that was going on, but just period.
Yeah.
And somebody had hit me one day and was like, "Yo, you should start a podcast."
Yeah.
And I'm like everybody else, like, man, what the fuck is that? So I started looking it up, like, oh, it's like mad different joints. Like, there's motherfuckers that do podcasts that like tell stories and shit. And
Yeah.
so I started getting into it, and then I hit my former co-host up, like, yo, let's do this shit. I pitched the idea to him, and here we are. But I started with a GoPro. And this is actually gonna tie into my final thought. But I started with the GoPro. That was my first camera. If you look at my older videos, trash. Like quality wise, like the quality of the video was trash. But the one thing I always knew, you had to have good audio.
Right.
So I went and bought an interface, and I made sure I had mics and shit. Now, the sound quality wasn't the best because I had one mic in the middle of the room.
Yeah.
That was like a shotgun mic. So a shotgun mic is them mics that's like on the boom.
Yeah,
That can pick up everything. But it was like a recording mic, like the shit that you use in the studio.
Right.
So I started with that, and then I just grew, and I'm researching, and
So I can't get everything off Temu.
I mean, you can. I wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it, but hey.
Cause the quality, I mean, I ain't gonna front. So not Temu, but when Wish was the thing, I bought a little. I seen the advertisement for a little $20 mic,
Yeah.
and I was like, man, fuck it, it's $20. If it's trash, I lost $20, and I can send it back. But I'm not, But
Yeah, because I saw your shit from the beginning, man. I was watching your shit from the beginning when you first started and whatnot.
appreciate
And I
it.
was like, yeah, that shit kind of tight. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty cool. Then the name itself, the B.Y.O.B, but that shit was attractive right there because I thought we were gonna be having drinks and shit.
Yeah, and that was the thing though. So
Shot o'clock.
it was
Yeah,
better.
yeah, yeah. Shot o'clock.
So the shot o'clock thing, it was better when we was live.
Mm-hmm.
Cause it's like, I mean, we could still do shot o'clock shooting, but it don't hit the same.
Right.
Cause when we live, I'm hitting the jump, boom, shot o'clock, shot o'clock, shot o'clock. Everybody out there can get their shots and take a shot with us. Like, nobody's pausing YouTube to go take a shot with niggas.
Yeah.
They just gonna watch us do it and boom. So when we get back live, which we gonna be doing soon, when we go back live, I just gotta get all the right equipment I need, and you know what I'm saying. But we back to it. But even with the shot o'clock, if you don't drink, I always say you can take a shot of water. It don't matter. Just take a shot with us, cause the shot is just us celebrating. It ain't necessarily you getting fucked up, cause everybody don't drink. Yeah, I mean I know you do. I ain't saying you isn't you. I'm talking to the viewers. So. Cause I know everybody don't drink. Some people live a sober life and shit. So
Right.
But yeah, anyway, so at the end of every episode, we do what we call final thoughts. And so the final thoughts is just something you want to leave the audience with. It could be advice, it could be a quote that you love,
Yeah.
it could be just pretty much anything that you want to your mic drop.
Right. Right.
So it's like the last thing you say, the punchline, whatever the case, this your mic drop. You get to say whatever you want to say to the audience, something that you want to leave them with.
Right.
And since you the guest, we like to let the guest start first, and then he go, then I close the show.
Oh, that's what's up, man. Definitely. Yo, so
I know this about it.
What I like to leave,
Bullshit.
is again, I just want more unity with us and more listening and understanding to one another.
That's real.
No more hating, man. I can't stand that shit. And if you can't support a motherfucker, just don't do nothing at all. You know what I mean?
I like that.
That's right. And take care of the fupas, man. Take care of the fupas.
I knew it was coming.
Shit.
I knew it was fucking coming.
I'm just saying, man. Take care of the fupas. And the last thing I got to say, once again, shout out to my pastor, R. Kelly, man. Support him, man. Kales for life. Free Kales, man. If you got any tithes or offering after you get finished paying at church, send them to Kales, man. You can find the motherfucking address. If you don't know how the address to send it to him, hit me up, and I'll make sure that my pastor get all the funds that he's needed right now. Because right now he needs some commissary, baby.
I'm fighting for my life.
Yeah, damn right, man. Yeah. That's what I got, but I love it, man. Yeah.
What I got this.
No, I'm just bullshit.
What I got this week, man. Sometimes you gotta cut off your finger to save your.
I bet.
This nigga.
You got to cut off your finger
That
to
nigga
save your
just
hand?
cut your finger off too.
Yeah.
Cut your finger off to save your hand.
Sometimes you gotta cut off your finger to save your hand, man.
No, that's real. You just might drop in there. You want to elaborate some more?
Nah, some things need to be said.
That's it.
Damn, I wish you elaborated on that, man. Somebody need to hear that shit.
Yeah, I mean, like, okay, boom. That's 3.
Yeah.
See, you know what I mean? We got something decent going on, but you keep fucking up.
Not bad.
You keep fucking up. So sometimes we might gotta cut you out.
Yeah.
To make sure we still going. We gonna still go strong.
Yeah.
You gonna be our downfall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But what I do to fuck up?
No, that's
Chasing the fupas.
no, that's a fact though. Yeah. Like sometimes you gotta cut dead weight.
Yeah.
And that shit might hurt. Cause that dead weight might be something or somebody that you really, 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 really rock with.
Yeah.
And that shit might hurt to the point where you like, man, is me being successful even worth it? Cause I rock with this person so much. It's worth it.
Yeah.
I promise you it's worth it.
Yeah.
Especially if you got anybody depending on you that's not that person.
Yeah.
So sometimes you gotta cut ties, you got to move on. That shit is essential to growth. Like when anything grows in nature, it sheds something.
It does. Yeah.
When a tree grow, that shit when the branches and shit start dying, the tree that shit fall. Yo, drop that shit.
Yeah.
If anybody who farm or they do whatever, they got house plants, you gotta prune them shits. When they start turning yellow and brown, you gotta prune them. You gotta cut that dead part off of the plant to keep the rest of that shit from dying out.
Yeah.
So no, that's a good one because, and some people don't know. Some people they don't care if you dealing with them gonna send you to your grave as long as they get to be in your proximity.
Yep.
And misery loves company. And some people don't know that they miserable.
Yeah.
So some people just like, yo, they don't know they miserable, but they just know being around you might make them feel a certain way. So it's like, yo, if I feel this way around this person, I'm gonna keep being around them. Whole time they draining you.
That's why I bought that shit so draining.
Whole time they draining you, but they don't realize it because you just picking them up. So yeah, you gotta cut the dead weight. It don't matter who it is. Sometimes it's gonna hurt. It's gonna be fucked up. But I tell you one thing: time heals.
Yeah.
Life gonna go on, and if time don't heal, then
Time waits for no fucking
nobody at all.
Yeah.
So my final thought is just stop playing with your potential. Know who you are. Know what I'm saying? Nobody responsible for your success except for you.
Yeah.
Like not even your team. So like, yeah, so even if you on a team, they responsible for their own individual success that makes the team work. So like if we in the NBA, NFL, the niggas on the line gotta play their part. They gotta block for me, but I still gotta go catch that ball if I'm the receiver. I still got to go find the hole and try to get my yards if I'm the running back. I still got to scan the field if I'm the quarterback. So you still responsible for your own success. And the crazy thing is, a lot of people contribute them not succeeding to somebody else. Like they like to place the blame on somebody else. They not winning because it is, but a lot of the times it's like, yo, you not doing everything you could do. Like when you lay your head on that pillow at night, most people don't look back and be like, yo, damn, did I really do everything I could have did?
Right.
Know what I'm saying? Sometimes this shit add up. When you sitting there scrolling, it don't feel like it. But when you doing that shit for an hour at a time, we only get 24 in a day. Mm-hmm. So it's like you have to. You gotta find that dog. You gotta have that fight in you. And I know I battle with it sometimes.
Yeah.
Cause yo, sometimes I be knowing I got shit to do and I just get lazy. I get comfortable.
Yeah.
Which makes me lazy. Know what I'm saying? And it's like, yo, when I get lazy, it's just like, man, I don't feel like doing shit. But ain't shit gonna come to you from that way. Nothing gonna come to you that way. So like you got to stop playing with your potential, especially if you know you got any kind of talent, regardless of what that talent is. That talent could be architecture. It ain't, when people think of talent, they think of singing, rapping, DJing, comedy. No, a mathematician, like being really good at math, that's a talent.
Yeah.
Everybody ain't got that. So it's just like, yo, when you know it, even if you just ain't trying to do that and you just at the day job, go harder. If this day job is your career and you like, yo, I'm about to do this shit till I retire, give that shit everything you got.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Give it everything you got. Because if you don't, you ain't doing nothing but cheating yourself.
Yeah.
So you got to stop playing with your potential. And then that's pretty it. It's not like, and you just look at your life and then ask yourself, are you currently where you at in life out of complacency or completion?
Yeah.
Are you where you at in life because you completed your goals, or you complacent enough that you don't gotta chase them no more? And that's it for me. Till next week, till next time, y'all know what it is. B.Y.O.B the podcast. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and we out.
Shout out to the Fupas.
Yeah, definitely the Fupas, baby.
Why you being a dickhead fool? Stop being a dickhead.
That shit crazy.
You's a fucking nut, nigga.
And we out.